Hey guys, welcome to BalsaCircle.com, where we do decorations for weddings and special events. And woohoo! We are bringing in the new year. Yes, that's right. So we want to make it simple. We know that you have done a lot of partying and a lot of decorating, and you're a little like this is the last big bang for the year. So basically, we want to make sure that we keep it really nice but really simple. We are making some Nutella croissants. And you basically just need a couple of ingredients. You've got your cream cheese, your confectionate sugar, your croissant dough, and you're just going to start that oven at 375 while you make this. You can buy any kind of croissant dough in the store. If you buy kind of like the ones that are really thick and gigantic, then you'll make more. So it depends on how many people. We're going to be using for this tutorial just the actual pre-perforated ones that they give in the actual container. Now you can keep them all together. I don't know why we pulled these apart. I wasn't thinking, but just keep them all together, and then you're going to slather this beauty on top. Yes, we're referring to Nutella as beautiful because it's so delicious when it goes in your mouth. So you're going to slather it all on top of each croissant for this look. Like I said, you can keep it all together and just slather it all together. Another way too is, because these are normal size, you can make them a little bit smaller, because if you have a lot of people, these are going to go so fast, you're going to blink and you're going to think like, where did these go? Because they're going to be so popular. And of course, we want everybody to love us at the end of the year, right? You would just make a huge ball and make it kind of like a pizza look, and then cut it into little pizza slices, and you can make them a lot thinner and smaller. And that way you can get more out of the actual croissants here. So you're just rolling each of them up really carefully, because you can get the Nutella all over if you're not careful. And this one makes about 7. So like I said, you either have to buy quite a few of these or do that pizza look. I've made this a couple of times after the tutorial. Yes, I have, because they were so good. And these literally flew off the tray. I cannot tell you how popular these are. So definitely prepare to restock and restock again. So pop them in the oven for 10 to 12 minutes until they're golden brown and a little bit crispy on the outside, because they're going to be nice and soft and Nutella in the inside. To up the bar here, or to raise the bar for this yumminess, we are basically making some icing. So we're taking 1 cup of confectionate sugar and some vanilla extract, of course. It's amazing how a little goes a long way with vanilla extract. I don't know how it does it. It's so concentrated and rich. So here we're just taking 3 tablespoons of butter. You might want to pop the butter out a couple of hours before, so it is room temperature and it's easier to blend. Or you can just go like us and pop it in the microwave for a couple of seconds, because we didn't do that. And it's just as good. Just a couple of seconds so it's really soft and runny. And that way it'll make more of a creamy look. Obviously, we want to go for the creaminess here. Here you're taking 6 ounces of the cream cheese. We chose the whipped because it's so much easier to incorporate in here. You obviously are not wanting the lumps, so if you buy the regular one, it's okay. You just need to pop it in the microwave for a few seconds just to make it a little bit more gooier and easier to stir. So just stir it all together. This might take 30 seconds or so as you stir it, but the milk's going to make it a lot easier to stir. So about 2 tablespoons of milk there. And that's it. You just go to town, stir it, stir, and make it nice and creamy. Eliminate all those lumps. Here we're taking one of our really cute kind of appetizer or snack bowls that you can throw away, but we are definitely not losing our kind of chicness, because it's got a beautiful silver design on the outside, so it's perfect for this. And you can throw it away after, because who needs dishes, right? So there you go. The icing is done. Just a couple of ingredients and a couple of minutes, and you are ready to be the best host ever. And of course, this was the hard part, we had to do this. Someone's got to do it, just to show you how to enjoy it. So as you can see, you can dip the croissants. Ooh, yes, delicious. inside the icing. And like I mentioned, you're gonna have to have backup. So make a couple of these, or make the really small ones because they're going to go fast. But let me tell you, they're going to brag and brag and brag and want the recipe. So here we're using one of our metal cake stands with crystal pendants. Basically, we've got a cake stand that has bling on it already. I mean, it doesn't get simpler than that, right? So, and it looks really nice. We have a couple of different heights for this. So if you check in the description below, you'll find ones that are a little bit closer to the table, either a little bit bigger, depending if you're using a charger plate or kind of a dinner plate or a snack plate, and also a little bit taller. So it just depends. So we're just screwing that top on, easy breezy. And that cake stand, obviously it already has a huge aspect of chicness and glamour to it. So here, moving on, we're just taking 2 silver foam sheets. And with these foam sheets, we're basically creating a base that we can put some feathers on. We don't obviously want to glue the feathers on the actual cake stand or a charger plate. And you want to make sure that you get feathers that are in kind of a boa style, so you're not getting feathers all over the place and people don't look like, chickens walking out of your New Year's party. That would be funny, actually. So basically, you're just going to be cutting around this kind of stencil that you did. And don't worry, as you can see, it's not a perfect circle. It's completely okay because you're not going to see it. This is just to glue on the boa of the feathers here. You are going to see the middle of it because if you have to kind of reserve anything, you're going to pull the plate off of it. So here we're just showing you 2 different kinds of feathers, and just so you can see the difference. For this, we're actually going to be using ostrich feathers, and that's this one. And this one we decided to use, it's in a charcoal pewter look or color, and it's kind of got like a cattail furry look as well. So we're just going to go with the ostrich feathers for this look, and you're going to be putting a nice kind of line of glue on the edges. You just go a little bit at a time, just because we're working with feathers. You don't want to accidentally get the feathers stuck on a portion that you don't want to have the feathers on. So with this, we're actually doing a couple of things with the New Year's look. And what's great is because this one boa is actually going to work for everything that we're doing. It depends if you have more settings. If you're going to do a couple of cake stands with this, then you definitely want to buy a couple of packs. It just depends on how many people that you're having and how many displays that you're doing. But with this one display and also the other DIY that we're going along with this, we just needed one. So it was perfect. So as you can see, putting the nice, beautiful charger plate on it, it looks so nice. Yes, QVC style, overload. So when you put it on the metal cake stand, as you can see, that took 2 minutes and it looks absolutely stunning. So there you go, from feathers to the crystal pendants to the yummy Nutella croissants. You have a complete look, so simple, really, really chic, and you are ready to ring in the new year like no one else. We hope you guys have an amazing 2017. We have so much in store for you guys this coming year. We literally are bursting at the seams. We're so excited. So make sure you subscribe that you don't miss out, and also like this if you are a big Nutella fan like us. Let us know. We'll see you guys next time.